asking that question.
No, ask it on the stream.
No, because that's stupid, because boats exist, and my question would have completely like took them out of the question. And yeah. So let's start the comp. Let's do it.
I'm trying to find the VL so I can send the stream to them. Okay, well, hello, and welcome to your final 5 individual immunity challenge. Woo! So this is how it's gonna work. I obviously have had you guys fill out a form earlier today, compiling of your favorite lies and your favorite truths, and I've compiled them into 2 sets for each player, and this is how it's gonna work. I'm going to read 3 options from a certain player. You guys will have a minute to discuss, if you want, about what you feel is true, what you feel is a lie. You have time to map things out. I do recommend keeping your hands in frame. You can use pen and paper for this, but I do recommend you keeping your hands in frame, or at least making it fairly obvious that you're writing. If you don't
we don't need pen and paper for this?
You do not need it, but if you want it,
Can I use like notes on my phone?
Yes, but like I said before, you guys agreed on the form to not share result answers. So if it is found that you guys are sharing results, a strike will happen.
Yeah.
So are you guys ready? Any questions?
Wait, what was that? Any questions? So we're just trying to figure out each other's answers.
Yeah, and so this is the way it works. For example, let's say I say, for me, I'd be like, I have brown hair. I'm 5'6", and I've slaughtered a lion with my bare hands. Okay,
you're not 5'6".
You're not 5'6". That's a lie.
So let's look at that example. Okay, so let's say you all guess that I'm not 5'6". Okay, you 4 would get it wrong, and I would get 4 points. But let's say that you guys all guess that I am, I've never slaughtered a lion with my bare hand, guys. Sorry to break it to you guys. I would get no points and you would get 4, or not 4. You would each get 1 point.
This is giving very Jackbox.
Wow.
But let's say Nick and Travis say, no, Seb's not 5'6", and Mac and Gianna go, oh, no, he's never killed a lion before. Mac and Gianna would get to 1 point each, and I would get 2 points.
How are we revealing answers?
Huh?
How are we revealing which ones we think is the truth?
Via your prod chat.
Okay. So I'll open that on my phone right now.
Goes to Skype.
Like I said, you guys will have a minute to discuss. Obviously, if you don't want to discuss with anyone, that's up to you. Let me grab my phone actually, so I have a timer.
Let me put my
laptop. I hope Mac puts the same 2 truths and a lie that he put.
Okay, for context, one time.
Wait, just remember that this is on YouTube Live, and we don't want to be demonetized.
Yes. One time, me and some people were doing 2 truths, 1 lie, and everyone's were very tame. I went on a more adult facts about me, and everyone was like, oh, we thought you were just some silly little goofball. No, you're a hoe. you're a hoe.
All I'll say is the lie was the difference between shampoo and conditioner.
Okay,
that's all you get.
And again, I am reading these facts straight off the Google form. So this is how you typed it. This is how it's being said. We will go down the order that I've randomly put them on this document. So, is everyone ready?
Yes.
So, this first one is for Mac, Gianna, and Travis, as this is Nick's 2 truths, 1 lie.
Are we doing Pete's as well?
Pete did not submit one, which kind of makes it easy since Pete is not here.
Why?
So, number 1, when I was 4, I cracked my tooth at a Burger King. Number 2, I have 1 dog. Number 3, I was born premature. Your 1 minute starts. 1 second. Wait. Your 1 minute starts now.
I heard this.
Discuss, you can-
Is Travis alive?
Travis, are you okay?
Well-
15 seconds.
Is their net flopped?
Oh. 3, 2, 1. I will try and get in contact with Travis, but Gianna, if you can submit your answer in your prod chat.
What, baby?
I'm sorry, I'm picking which one is the lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And put it in your prod chat. During the minute, are we allowed to like discuss with the person like
Yeah,
info about it?
that
Okay.
was that's the whole thing. Yeah. I said
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
whether you
Well,
choose to- that's what I was
oops.
saying. Whether you choose to discuss is up to you or not.
What are you guys thinking?
it's between two, which the lie is for me.
Okay.
I just took a guess.
And then I tried to think like, how would you make up a lie?
Okay. Interesting.
So, yeah, out of the two things.
So does that mean no matter what, we're getting a point because Pete's not competing?
No.
Or is it we get 3 points?
It would just so like by hypothetical,
If nobody answered it correctly, we get
no
3.
one answers correctly, you can get 3.
Alright.
Travis.
For some reason, it went out.
Okay, can you submit your answer in your prod chat, or do you need me to repeat it? And I'll repeat it for everyone too.
I submitted one, but if you can repeat it, that would be better.
Okay, I don't have an answer. I don't have anything in your
It's
prod chat, but I will repeat it. Okay, this is for everyone as well. Here are Nick's options. Number 1, when I was 4, I cracked my tooth at a Burger King. Number 2, I have 1 dog. Number 3, I was born premature.
Chat. Oh yeah, it's still sending. That's why.
Okay, let me add everything up real quick.
There we
I
go.
wonder if I'm a sneaky, devious liar. I think this is a little bit harder because like normally when you play two truths and a lie, it like comes out of their mouth. And so you can like tell by like the way they sound.
Yep. Okay,
And what,
so, oh, sorry, continue.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, first things first, when I check your answer, that's not saying if it's right or wrong, I'm just checking it to approve. Here are the score results. Travis, Gianna, and Mac all end this round with 0 points, and Nick gets out of this round with 3 points. The lie was that Nick was born premature.
I was actually born late. I was a big baby.
Okay, is everyone ready for Mac's first one?
Yeah.
Awesome. And again, I went over this, Travis, when your internet went spazzy, but that minute you have, you can talk, you can ask questions to Mac if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Here are
Oh.
Mac's first ones. Number 1, my first kiss was at the age of 4. Number 2, for my 21st birthday, I had a drunk Zoom game night with Jeremy and Orger friends. Number 3, in my lifetime, I've had cats, dogs, fishes, birds, and birds as pets. Minute starts now.
How many birds have you had, Mac? You're muted, by the way.
I've had 2 birds.
Who was your first kiss with? And set the scene for me.
It was in kindergarten,
Nice.
and there was a girl who I was friends with, and one day I was really sad, and she kissed me on the swing set.
Likely story. What was number 2?
Number 2.
For my 21st, I had a drunk Zoom game night with Jeremy and Orger friends.
How old are you, Mac?
I am 21,
I got
so
that
this was my last birthday.
up.
Time is up. Let me. Why is this not ending? Okay, thank you. Let me do some basic math.
Come on, smoke. but
Also,
it's not
sorry
really
if it
going
gets to-
anywhere in the background.
Okay, so at the end of Mac's first round, Gianna and Travis have 0 points. Nick has 3 points, and Mac has 3 points. The lie was for Mac's 21st. They had a drunk Zoom game night with Jeremy and Orger friends.
It was a sober game night, wasn't it? Or did you
It
not
was
have
just-
game night?
It's sadder than that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I sent people invites. Only one person besides Jeremy showed up.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
invite me.
You
I
were
didn't know you could
busy.
be 4 in kindergarten. That's what got me. I'm like, what?
I believe your birthday's coming up very soon. 'Cause I know you're a Capricorn, so we should definitely have a fun Zoom for you.
It's 2 days after Christmas.
Well,
We
are
should-
you guys?
I'll be there.
You guys ready for Gigi's first one?
Um,
Okay, let me get my timer up so I can just be prepared. Okay. Here are Gigi's 3 options. Number 1, I'm the tallest in my family. Number 2, I almost died at birth, having my heartbeat gone for 3 minutes. Number 3, I am royalty.
ooh,
What do you mean by royalty?
That's my
GG.
question. Yeah.
I've won an honor as royalty.
Oh. How tall are you, Gigi?
5'8".
Okay. And the heartbeat. Can you give a little more detail about what happened?
Doctors lost my heartbeat for 3 minutes. My mom was worried and she said she heard God tell her, don't worry, I got this. And I'm here today, 35 years later.
15 seconds.
oh no. I'm
Do you
gonna,
have any
I'm gonna go with,
siblings?
I'm gonna go with my gut.
Do you have any siblings?
I do have a 23-year-old brother.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, time is up. Mac, I need an answer.
Raise your hand if you feel like you're only gonna get your own questions.
Y'all probably get mine. Y'all might get mine. I might not get any points on this.
Okay.
I was really tired.
So for Gianna's first one, here are the score counts. So Gianna leaves this round with 0 points. Travis leaves with 1 point, and Nick and Mac have 4. The lie was that Gianna is the tallest in her family.
Yep, I am not. I am the shortest.
Okay, let me Update score.
See, I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I knew y'all was gonna get it.
With the heartbeat one, I felt like when you were speaking, it had a lot of like,
Specific.
I was
Thanks.
trying not to cry. Yeah,
yeah, I could
that's
tell
really
that you were
true.
like a little emotional with that. And then with royalty, I'm like, that sounds like the lie. And then I'm like, you have a 23-year-old brother, maybe the taller, and they could be taller than 5'8".
Okay, are you guys ready for Travis's first one?
I am.
Yes. All right, if I
Yes.
break up.
Here are Travis's 3 options. Number 1, I own a ferret. Number 2, my favorite food is steak. Number 3, I can fluently speak 3 languages.
What
Timer
3
starts
languages?
now.
What 3 languages?
German, English, and Spanish.
What's your ferret's name?
Espresso Deutsch, obviously.
How do you like your steak cooked?
The name is Ranger.
do you
I'm
like
a
your-
very medium well type of guy.
Okay.
Breaking up. Any other questions? Sorry, it's breaking up.
How long
Um,
have you had your ferret for? Ferret.
3.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
15 seconds. Okay, time is up. Mac, I need an answer. Okay, let me update scores real quick. Okay, so scores after this round. Gianna leaves with 0 points. Then we have Travis with 3 points, Nick with 4 points, and Mac with 5 points. The lie was Travis does not speak 3 languages.
Also,
Okay.
your steak, medium well. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm medium rare.
As you
Oh,
should.
period. Okay, that's the right thing. Period. That's the correct temperature.
No, I'm rare to medium rare. I just had to make a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, well, that was the end of round 1. Score updates after round 1. There's only 2 rounds, but just this one round. We have Mac in the lead with 5, Nick's with 4, Gianna has 0, and Travis has 3. So are you guys ready for the next set of questions?
Yeah.
Awesome. It doesn't matter if you were or not. Okay, so here are Nick's next options. Number 1, I have 8 siblings. Number 2, I sometimes go by my middle name. Number 3, my dad has the same middle name as me. Your minute starts now.
What's your middle name?
Alexander.
In what context would you use it as your middle name?
Alex.
What are your siblings' names?
I was about to ask that.
Jennifer, Ariana, Hannah, Aiden, Andrew, Christopher, Jasmine.
Where in the siblings would you lie age wise? Like, are you the youngest?
Upper middle. I'm the 3rd oldest.
So what's your dad's name?
Brett. Alexander Watson. Not me
Okay.
doxing your father.
Okay. Let me guess.
Okay,
I say if it's true, I have the same middle name as my dad.
time is up. I need Mac's answer.
Me, I got this. Me, okay. Which one?
Okay, so here's how the points lie this round. Only 2 people were able to get the lie. 1 person was not. So Gianna was able to get it, so she has 1 point. Travis moves up with 4 points. Mac stays at 5 points, and Nick bumps up 1.25. The lie was that Nick had 8 siblings.
It's like using naming celebrities. I'm like, okay.
Jennifer is my mom's name. I have 7 siblings though.
Yeah, I was like, it's either that or the.
I don't go by
sometimes
Alex. I don't go by Alex at camp. I go by Xander.
Interesting.
Did you guess that one as the lie?
Yeah, because like, I'm like, I've never heard you ever say your name was.
My Snapchat name is Xander.
Oh well, I changed the like thing on Snap, so I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, you guys ready for Mac's next one?
Oh my god.
What
no.
is
Yeah.
all?
I have to clear my throat for this one. Here are Mac's 3 options. Number 1, my favorite character from the Hunger Games franchise is Enobara when I read the books. I can't explain why, but she is an icon. Number 2, in high school each year, we had to present speeches to the class. Because public speaking was my number 1 fear, I started crying when everyone was staring at me the first time I did it because I was so shy.
That
Number
checks out.
3, I have a rare Norwegian eye color that is blue with flakes of gold color in one of my eyes. Because of this, I sneeze when it's too bright, and I was called Goldeneye as a nickname from my parents.
Can you look up in camera, Mac?
Time starts now.
Can you repeat those for me?
Yeah, of course. Number 1, my favorite character from the Hunger Games franchise is Enobaria. When I read the books.
Inabaria.
That I can't explain why, but she is an icon. Number 2, in high school each year we had to present speeches to the class. Because public speaking was my number 1 fear, I started crying when everyone was staring at me the first time I did it because I was so shy. Number 3, I have a rare Norwegian eye color that is blue with flakes of gold color in one of my eyes. Because of this, I sneeze when it's too bright, and I was called Goldeneye as a nickname from my parents.
Who was your teacher when you presented and cried?
Miss Tom. It was very awkward because we didn't do speeches, and public speaking's my like number 1 fear. And I wasn't like popular in school, and I'm like looking at all these like popular kids who like love rugby because
Time's
rugby is
up.
like the big thing. Yeah.
You went all out with these, Mac.
Gianna,
Thank
I
you.
need answer. I can't speak today.
Nobody's supposed to be here by Deborah Cox is just in my mind right now.
Okay, let me add up the scores. Okay, so only one of you was able to get the lie this round. So score results. Right now, Mac has 7 points. Nick has 5. Travis has 4, and Gianna was able to get a point with 2. The lie was the public speaking one.
I didn't cry. I just had to start over because I was muddling up words because I do that a lot.
Okay, is everyone? Well, I'm not ready, so I know you guys aren't.
Does that mean if
So,
Mac
I
gets
know.
a point, he wins?
We'll play until the end because I think these are cool.
Yeah, let's play to the end.
Okay, so is everyone ready for Gianna's second one?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, let me get my timer. Okay, here are Gianna's or Gigi's 3 options. Number 1, I'm the only one out of my immediate family with 2 college degrees. Number 2, I always wanted to be a police officer. And number 3, my high school has an underwater hockey team. Timer starts now.
What 2 college degrees do you have?
Bachelor's in healthcare management
Right, this is
and associates in medical assisting.
Could you describe an underwater hockey team to me?
What was number 3?
Number 3, my high school has an underwater hockey team.
So they
What was-
literally have like they literally use like these poles will have you underwater, and there's even like little rings they use to like shoot the poles into like the goals.
Why did you want to be a police officer growing up?
I've always wanted to be some hero, some everyday hero, like especially watching Power Rangers and loving that show and
Yeah.
just seeing how they always are. I've literally always wanted to like be that everyday hero and save the world one way or another.
Did you want to be a Power Ranger yourself growing up?
Oh hell yes.
Yeah.
Okay, time's up.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, here's your score update going into the last round. So all 3 of you answered 3 different things. So here's what it was. The lie was that Gian wanted to be a police officer. So Nick received a point, Gianna received 2 points, and so score update going into the last round is Gianna and Travis are tied with 4 points, and Nick has 6 points, Mac has 7.
Spicy.
So yes, the high school does have an underwater hockey team. It's the only high school in the US that has, so they always
so
play against
cool.
Canada and other countries.
That's so
And I've
cool.
always wanted to work in healthcare. I always wanted to be a
I
doctor.
knew it. I knew it was a doctor or like
Yeah.
a nurse. I knew it. I was like, Gianna being a police officer doesn't make sense for her like aura. Like it just doesn't
no, I
make
get
sense to
that.
me.
No, now yeah, that makes sense.
Are you guys ready for Travis's last one?
Yeah.
I don't remember what.
So, let me get my timer up. Okay. Here are Travis's 3 options. Number 1, I've completed a half marathon. Number 2, growing up, I wanted to be in the CIA. Number 3, I've flown over 50 times. Timer starts now.
What were you doing flying over 50 times?
What was that?
What do you have your pilot's license?
No, I've been on a plane like over 50 times. I've gone to multiple countries, and I've also just flown throughout the US a lot of times.
And then what was 1 and 2?
The CIA. So why the
Yeah.
CIA? Like,
I don't.
what
I
about
think
that?
just my grandparents watch a lot of shows, so like I always watch like CSI and all that kind of stuff, and so I wanted to be an FBI agent when I.
What was number 1?
Completed a half marathon.
I've
When did-
completed a half marathon.
When did you do that?
That was back in 2016, like a little bit after high school when I was still in shape and actually pretty good.
Okay.
Time's up. I need answers.
It's tough. It's also
What did-
tough because like if I get it wrong and you get it right, it's tied.
What did you guess?
So
I already
I'm
submitted.
telling you. Oh, I guess not the first one.
I guess not the second one.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. So once again, I will say that all 3 of you answered something different.
I'm out. Dang it.
The lie was that Travis has never completed a half marathon. So
I don't
here are the
run.
score
Oh,
updates.
Goodness.
Travis, you end this game with 6 points. Gigi, you
How's
end
this
with
go?
4 points. Unfortunately, that is not enough to win immunity this round. So if you guys could please go off camera because we have to do a tiebreaker between Nick
Ugh.
and Matt.
Damn, Nick.
Okay, we are just Grace is just pulling up the tiebreaker for me so that I don't make any mistakes here. Because I would hate to make a mistake on the last part of this challenge.
Okay, I actually have to go though, so I will
No,
see the
no
results.
worries, Travis.
Gotcha.
Bye, Trav.
Grace, is everything confirmed?
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. Do you guys have something to write with?
I have my notes. Will that
Okay,
be
that works. As long as you have something to write with and write on, I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds for this tiebreaker.
Oh god,
Do 11.
you can see
That-
this. I put
Uh,
dots.
back, could you please turn your background off?
I will.
Okay, let me get.
Thanks.
So,
Ugh. Ew, I'm in a room. Ah. I'm not on the island.
okay, are you guys ready?
You're not?
Are you guys ready? So you have
Yes.
11 seconds
Yeah.
from the minute I end the tiebreaker question. How long is the cash reveal in seconds? Go.
Oh god, I don't know this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Okay. Max
Oh.
says 600. Nick says 591. The answer was 1,287, which means congratulations, Mac. You have won individual immunity for final 5. Means you are all set this round. You have gotten your way to final 4, and like you mentioned earlier in the call, you have tied Mikey's comp record. So congratulations on that. I'm gonna figure out how to show non-viewing participants. So I'm gonna stop the stream and I'll send a poll for tomorrow for tribal times. But again, thank you guys for doing this. This is the first time comp for us. I'm really excited. Did you guys like it?
I love this. And
Yeah, I
that's
did
not just
too.
because I won. I actually really enjoy just getting to learn people's like things about people. So
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna